This has explained the previous 2 weeks. He's got cameos to make up for.
Well, time to go into the scary cave.
Oh no, we've entered the set of grabbers. Oh wait, Scotland, not Ireland.
Slowly peek in. Why is there a crap ton of dinosaurs trapped in amber?
Okay, we ran into that. We are sealing the cave off and never telling anyone. Ow.
I landed on my keys.
Donnelly did not pass through the caves. From here on in, his guidance, unreliable as it is gone from me. I understand now that it is between the two of us, and whatever correspondence can be drawn from the wet rocks.
What are we looking at?
The hole we
It's
fell
just
out of.
stalactites.
Stalactites cling tightly, stalagmites stand mightily. There's a candle here. And it's lit.
I mean, he did say earlier about placing candles down. But the fact that one is there and is still lit means we're not too far behind someone else.
Shiny.
Don't lick it, Lukey.
I'ma
Some
lick it.
type of luminescence.
Look,
Don't you lick it.
my tongue is wet.
You think Yuki would learn to stop licking things after the frog incident?
You know as well as I do that only going to prompt Yuki to lick more things in hopes of repeating it.
To have a frog bite her tongue and explode in her face?
I survived. Orange, green. Orange, green.
Green is go. Orange is standby.
Orange means floret.
I was about to ask, okay, so where are the water sources in this cave to make all these stalactites?
Pretty. No, Harry, no! Don't look at the light! I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
It wasn't me! It was the one-armed man!
Oh. I should have at least hurt my knees after that.
I don't know if you hit high enough velocity for the water to feel quite like concrete.
Don't enough to hurt.
It depends how heavily clothed we are.
True.
Because the clothing will take most of the sting away from hitting the surface tension of the water.
This guy's walking around in shorts and sandals and socks.
We're playing Old Man Henderson?
Oh God, no!
Keep him away from the dynamite.
Pray he never meets up with Walter.
The day I get a session with 4 Hendersons is going to be right. I'll kill you by the end of this.
I mean, we haven't even pulled off a full 2 Hendersons yet.
Like maybe a quarter at most.
Sessions don't have that much going on where it can be so easily derailed.
I don't know. The one session with the mummy got derailed pretty quickly. Twice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why when you learn one of the party has Banis.
And you learn the other one can physically stand up to the mummy and go toe-to-toe with it. You don't have the mummy revive within punching range of that one particular party member.
It's also, you have something that's been pointed out to you that's probably better for it and can have a chance for ads as well. But no, you go for aesthetics instead.
If the caves are my guts, this must be the place where the stones are first formed. The bacteria phosphoresce and rise, singing through the tunnels. Everything here is bound by the rise and fall, like a tide. Perhaps the whole island is actually underwater.
Singing kidney stones? No wonder they had to operate.
Yeah, I mean, if they were singing, you would definitely want to... It's not the same.
No.
That is definitely a different, it's not a hydrocarbon. The other one was a hydrocarbon. This isn't.
No.
Hydroxide, hydroxate, and something with nitrogen there.
Are we sure we're not just hallucinating this entire thing?
Well, we could be. I mean, we did drown earlier.
And fall off a
few
cliff.
Times. Fell off a couple of cliffs.
Yeah.
Then fell down a hole.
And another hole. And another hole.
We're clearly in the center of the earth.
A little chillier than I expected the center of the earth to be. As pretty as this is to imagine actually walking through.
Yeah.
This does look like somewhere I'd really want to go and visit for a second or two.
I remember the light they shone in my eyes to check for pupil contraction. It was like staring up at a moonlit sky from the bottom of a well. People moved at the summit, but I could not tell if you were one of them.
Pillow. Behold, Damascus is taken or something like that?
That's what I'm reading.
That looks like taken. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh.
Wow, somebody was doing electrical engineering work down here. I recognize those symbols. I have no way to verify if they've actually put a working circuit up there, though.
And it looks like they're getting into, like, cellular stuff over here.
Yeah, and the word Damascus again.
Yeah. And somebody decided to write that backwards over here.
But yeah, they're doing electrical... Damascus is taken again. Another copy of Wildfowl. Anyway.
Man, all the way out here. Let's see. Away from being a city, I think.
Yeah, that's what I see. So off to the left.
And it shall be a
ruinous
Heap?
heap?
And it shall be a ruinous heap.
Huh.
I mean, if they're quoting the lines of a poem, I don't recognize it. Those aren't stalactites, those are vines.
Those ones are, yeah.
I'd say they were spiky, but I think those are just roots trying to come out and find something to burrow into.
Probably. Hopefully this water isn't too deep.
So at some point we're going to find the frozen body of a Yithian.
Nice touch with the blurriness coming out of the water.
Yeah. Although I'm starting to be reminded of Half-Life here for some strange reason.
Hopefully no head crabs.
I was thinking more of the things that hang out on the ceiling and try to snatch you with their ropes.
The barnacles.
Yep. Even though they're not ropes or tongues, I know, but still.
Now where am I?
Underwater. We're still underwater somehow.
And yet there's a car that's shining green light.
That has definitely seen better days.
Yeah.
This was I guess this is a representation of the accident they mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like you have a problem with oxygen down here.
Whoop. Now he does.
Guybrush Threepwood, he is not.
I had a terrible dream. I thought I was a mighty pirate.
But in reality, I was just an obnoxious protagonist.
God, when I was a pirate, I was a horrible person.
You said it, Blackjack.
What?
I guess he wants to be a pirate.
Maybe.
Yarr, the pirate's life for me.
Moon!
I mean, you're a black cat. You should want to go be a witch or something.
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
I got some more stuffs.
Yeah, that's more electrical engineering work. Some type of integrated circuit there. The problem is that I could interpret that particular drawing about 4 or 5 different ways, depending on what the circles are actually supposed to represent this time.
There's a little dock over here.
Also, keep in mind I'm not actually an electrical engineer. I just have studied a lot of engineering drawings.
Blah, okay.
Ah!
Okay. Apparently I'm not smart enough to jump.
Also not smart enough to try to tread water, apparently.
Yeah.
You just get in water and sink like a goddamn stone.
Apparently.
Are you Monkey D. Luffy?
Good question.
I don't know much about One Piece, but I know that much.
You eat the devil fruits, you shall not float.
But you can stretch like Mr. Fantastic.
Or one of several weird freaking powers.
Okay, I'm just looping back around now. But somebody lit these candles, I guess.
Dear Esther, I find each step harder and heavier. I drag Donnelly's corpse on my back across these rocks, and all I hear are his whispers of guilt, his reminders, his burnt letters, his neatly folded clothes. He tells me I was not drunk at all.
Oh, is there a picture there?
It looks like there's some type of picture there. Can't make out what it is, but yeah, that definitely looks like a picture in a frame.
Yeah, it almost kind of looks like somebody wearing a bag over their head.
Somebody standing out on that little rocky outcropping there, maybe. Which I think that my interpretation of that seems like I think it's influenced by what I'm looking at right now, but you know.
Man, these must be some sturdy candles. They're covered in like... They're like stuck in water and they're still going.
I mean, wax does float.
It looks like pieces of a car, probably related to that car wreck.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling that Esther was in that car crash and died, and this guy's feeling guilty over it?
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls on the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. Still life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Let's see. Light from heaven shone around him. At least that's what I think it says.
That's what it looks like to me.
Nope, don't go in the water, sir. We see how well that goes.